know, it's like a cop chase scene or something. Bam! Cochise.
I like it.
Kavanaugh. Chief Digby. Cabbage. Sausage.
Almost.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
bad.
didn't quite get it. It's fine. So I just wanted to say welcome back to the Paul Jr. podcast with my guest star, Mikey. I love the guest star.
Guest star feels
better.
good.
It feels way better.
Yeah, instead of just guest.
Michael is my guest star, okay, on the podcast today. He might be my only guest, actually. I don't think I might have had a few other people, but Mikey's been, you know.
I'm like Steve Martin on SNL back in the day.
Exactly.
It works out so well, I just keep coming back.
There you go. So, see?
Yep.
We're loving life. And I'm going to talk to Mikey a little bit about some of the stuff he's got going on.
Some new interesting stuff.
And then we're going to watch the Mikey Bike. We've never done anything like this. I don't know how either of us feel about it fully. I know Michael has some hesitation. He's not a big fan of watching the show.
No.
Frankly, I struggle with it myself, so I kind of understand.
I worry about triggers.
Yeah, see, I don't worry about that at all.
It's going to just send me right back.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll see what happens.
You're going to spiral out of control.
Yeah. We
get a bottle of liquor on the drive home.
Maybe it'll be cathartic for you, man.
I get a bottle of liquor for the drive home. It might be.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we'll play it by ear. It is what it be, you know?
It is. It is.
We should have a safe word, though, in case something really triggers you.
New England clam chowder.
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 All right, good.
Just chowder.
Well, listen, I know you got a lot going on. Tell me.
I do.
Tell me what's going on, bruh.
I'm making a movie.
Okay, man.
Yeah,
This is what I want to hear about.
I have a Kickstarter campaign going on.
I like it. And what's the Kickstarter?
It's Mikey Teutul is making a movie.
Mikey Teutul is making a movie. That's the Kickstarter?
That's how to search it. Yeah, that's the title for
Could
the
it
Kickstarter.
just be Mikey Teutul? Have you started?
Yeah, I think there's no other Mikey Tuttles on there as far as I know.
Okay.
So that's good. So I'm trying to do the crowdfunding thing.
Yeah,
I gotta get X amount of money, then I could pull the trigger.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 3 actors lined up.
Okay.
I've got the story.
You got the storyline?
Original story.
Okay.
Yep.
You got a script you could share with anyone or what? Soft scripted or anything or no?
We're hammering out the dialogue right now, but the story's out there.
Gotcha. Okay.
The story's in there.
Okay.
It's in the minds of the actors.
Proof is in the pudding.
Proof will be in the pudding as soon as I make this film.
What kind of money are you looking for?
It's about $6,000.
Okay.
That seems like
reasonable.
a lot, but it's reasable, yeah.
No,
for making a film.
Listen, you should be able to raise that. And then what happens with the film? You got some thoughts about where it lives?
Well, that money's for like props, location, and paying the actors. You got to pay people to show up.
Of course.
You got to pay them even more to do what you ask.
That's right.
And they don't always do that.
Really?
Yeah, you know.
Is this part
actors
of the
can be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had actors tell me to go screw myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Not very happy with you?
I'm timid about giving a line because it was something that I really means something to me, but I realize it's a little off kilter.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say that. I'm not doing that. I'm like, okay. Slink off.
You're at the mercy of the actors.
Yep. Okay. It's either that or really lay it on and get aggressive.
So give me a little idea. Like if people are willing to invest in Mikey's movie, right?
Yeah.
What does this look like? And in the end game, do they get to see the final product?
They do get to see the final product. Yes, absolutely. And I could do this in a timely fashion rather than produce it myself and just kind of piecemeal it. You know, over a long amount of time, you kind of lose a certain rhythm.
Right. You want to get it done in like a shorter window so you can hold to the whole storyline.
Boom. Get in, get out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And the film is about a documentarian, a successful documentarian, you know. And he misappropriates a grant money from a foreign country to make a scripted film about his father.
Interesting.
His father was a bit of a hooligan and a bit of a drunk.
Interesting. Okay. I like it, man.
Yeah. And though his father was really flawed, he has like a certain, I guess, perfect love for his dad.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody's always mad at their dad.
Very idealistic.
Or everybody always rolls their eyes at their dad. But this guy, it's the only thing that's really kind of perfect about the main character.
Interesting.
Other than that, he's very flawed.
Really? He's got some broken parts, this one.
Broken parts.
Okay.
based heavily on me, some of his exploits. No, not the person himself or the relationship with his father or anything like that. But every mistake I've made in a film so far, filming, I've kind of included into this.
Okay.
You know,
so it's going to be full of mistakes, or you're losing mistakes as you move on?
I'm losing mistakes.
Okay.
It will be full of some mistakes. I'm not out of the woods yet.
I like it.
But,
that's good. Well, how long you been making short films like this, really?
I'm making fun of myself in this. This will be my 4th film.
Okay. Over the course of?
Over the course of 7 years.
7 years. Okay. It's not bad.
I really started taking it seriously around 40.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when I cut the sauce completely.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got focused.
Got focused.
That's good.
Yeah. And it's enjoyable. I really love doing it.
You love the process of making films like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right down to like the last one I made, I thought I was through the woods on the nerves and everything. Because when you write something, anything is possible. And then it comes down to the ground and you're like, I can't do this. Or it just doesn't come out like you picture. Right. A couple days I puked before we.
Really?
Yeah, before I went in.
Wow.
Just the dry heaves, drinking coffee. A lot. Yeah.
You know?
I do. Yeah, puke like that and then still go in.
Yeah. It's good, man.
I love it. Yeah.
Good. Well,
and then also like I'm very serious about it because I think anybody who's not serious about it would make one film maybe, and you figure out whether or not.
It's a passion of yours. It's basically like the way I like to build motorcycles, you like to make movies.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
100%.
It scratches the itch. I get that.
Scratches the itch.
Yeah,
it makes you feel like you belong here.
Right.
Otherwise, I don't feel like I belong here.
Really? It's a good creative outlet for you.
Yes, very much.
That's great.
And hopefully I make a good film,
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's, the end game is you're always looking to get better, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, listen, give Mikey money.
Give me money.
Will you? He needs money.
My production needs your money.
Yeah, production needs money to fulfill his
obligation.
Vision. This vision for this movie. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to throw a few bucks at you, just so you know.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say how much, but I'm going to throw some money in this direction. Okay.
You know what the thing is? I thought about this, like the other movies I just made for myself, right?
Yeah.
And that's good, and that feels great.
I get where you're going.
But now if you have crowdfunding, you're beholden to the studio.
I think that might shape a little bit the way you move forward afterwards. You're going to feel more responsibility.
To the audience.
Yeah.
100%.
To get it out there in some capacity.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. I think
that's where your first responsibility is to the audience.
Yeah.
I think early on you want to be a little self-indulgent and everything like that. But
sure. But now, if you're catering to a crowd that's investing in you, it changes, I think. I don't know if it changed your lens, but it sure changes your responsibility and end game.
110%. And I think
this is good for you.
It's great.
Because most of your works are pretty hidden. They're pretty yours. You're not sharing them too much. They're more your
film
passion.
Festivals.
Oh yeah,
but that's a closed circuit kind of thing.
It is. It's not the broader audience.
No, but I'd like to reach a broader audience.
I think this will help.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about your when you'd like to start the movie and when you would like to have it done by? Is there any goals there, time frame wise?
Well, Kickstarter is a 30-day kind of campaign thing.
Okay.
Right. If you don't raise the money by the end, they refund it to the people who have.
So you got to meet your goal or exceed. Okay.
And I think it keeps people keeps their expectations in a reasonable place.
Okay.
It'd be nice to ask for 40,000.
Yeah, of course, but that's not
6,000 might as well be gold.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, dude, I think it's way doable, and I think if you produce something that people were able to support and they enjoyed it and got to see it in the end because you had a responsibility to show it to them.
Yeah.
Man, that could keep building on that.
Yeah. So if you come through with it, they'll want more, hopefully.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's another incentive to really push it through.
So it's a 30-day period.
30-day period to try and get the money. Okay. And once you get the money, I figure about a month of filming.
Okay.
Month and a half maybe. And then probably 3 weeks of editing.
All right, so 4 weeks total from start to finish, roughly.
Yep.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
By the fall, safely.
By September.
Yep. By December. January next year.
Yep. You'll be hearing, we're almost done with the
26, 27.
28.
That's good stuff. All right, listen. I think it's going to be great, man. Let's watch the Mikey Bike.
Okay.
Real curious about this.
All right. I'm a little
You got a little crick in your back over this one?
trepidatious. Okay, let's go. Mike.
On this episode of American
Chopper.
All right, let's get busy.
Where? Who's that guy?
Yeah, there he is.
Man, you had some real blondie blondes in your hair, dude.
Yeah, I had the Goldilocks going.
Smash it.
Holy shit. Was
Come on, baby, light my fire.
The Fury.
This is just the
my
opener,
hair
man.
full,
Huh?
man.
Get the damn thing done. Boing, boing, boing.
On this episode,
See, that's what I'm talking about. I already hate the episode because I hate that fucking asshole.
Which one? The one with the curly hair?
Yeah, the youngest
What's
son
wrong
there, the
with
one
that
that
guy? What about
takes out
him?
the
He's
trash
the-
and answers the phones. He's a fucking idiot. I don't watch it because of that.
Yeah, he bugs you. I know.
Yeah,
I
he
feel a
pisses me
little.
off.
I feel like I want to smack myself a little with the way my voice sounds.
Oh no. Yeah,
A little.
voice was higher, right?
Unless the audio was bad before high def. I don't know. I'm
Maybe.
guessing so. Here, let's get into the episode.
Maybe.
And then we could
We'll get into it.
we'll see what happens.
All right.
Hey, I don't want to ask the same thing twice because the second time I'm going to use my foot.
Oh yeah, here's Montgomery, New York. Oh, the Walk Hill River.
Here you go. Dandelion.
Michael's first dandelion. Campo, huh?
Ooh, man.
You know, basically, between the Bike Expo in New Orleans and Bike Week in Myrtle Beach.
Old Pincher?
we've pretty much
Yeah,
been away from the
Finn's
shop
got
for
baby
like
fat
3
still.
weeks. Yeah, we've
his
gotten a little
cheeks.
bit behind as far as customers' bikes go, so we're going to be focusing on those bikes for a little while. Because you know this is a business, and we got to take care of our customers.
What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Mike, shut the hell up. Will you go
Can I
find
help you?
something
I'd like to
do?
learn this stuff.
I'm trying to concentrate over here, and you're like breathing down my neck. Beat it.
I'm in front of you. I'll just help Vin.
Go help Vinny.
Well, yeah,
Vin, can I help you?
my voice was a lot higher.
Well,
Even
I've been
Vin
working at the
sounds
shop for
pitchy.
about 6 months now, answering phones, ordering parts,
Answering
sweeping
phones.
the floor. But that's getting kind of boring, to be totally honest with you, because I'm somewhat of a creative guy myself. So I asked my father if I could build a bike.
That was a lie.
a blues motif to it, and I couldn't believe it. He said yes. Hey,
Hey.
Mikey
got my
Bike.
list here. I'm pretty excited about building this bike.
Look at that hair.
I know, man. It's
Let's
a
go,
really
people.
good
Wow.
mop of
Like
hair,
real
dude.
platinum in there,
Yes.
you know, and then it
Very.
goes, kind of grades down.
It must have been like a little sun bleached or
was
something.
That was from
you know?
passing out in the sun.
Doodling.
Very nice.
So, what do you think so far on this introduction to our past?
This show is way better than I remember. No, this is cool.
It is. It's kind of good. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's not freaking me out like I thought it would.
No, it's actually kind of cathartic a little bit, man.
Yeah.
I don't watch it much, but when I do, I just smile the whole time.
Well, how long ago was this episode?
I mean,
20?
oh yeah, it was our first season. I think it was in the first season, right? Nate's an expert. Is it? Yeah,
I
first
think
season of
so.
American Chopper. So yeah, like 22 years ago, say.
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah, that's history now.
It's history.
Yeah, I don't even remember any of this.
And it actually, even though it's not in high, yeah, it's a complete
I
blank.
don't-
Well, this is new to you.
No, a
then.
lot of it I don't. Yeah. It is new.
I do think it's super interesting for us to be able to see ourselves. I think very few people have, maybe they had like video cameras that they used occasionally,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
a
not
soccer game or
but
something.
no one has like a professionally done
Yeah.
show on their lives for over a decade.
Yeah,
Think about it.
You're on what is it? You're on wax,
Kinda.
right?
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
youth.
yeah.
We'll be able to see our youth.
Exactly.
Ourselves in our youth. Yeah, it'll be even more appealing in our 50s and 60s.
I think so. I think the more time goes by, the more I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And hopefully time appreciates us.
Boom. That sounds like an easy listening station.
Serious about that?
Listen to this
7
next
speed
song by
automatic.
Steely Dan.
You know, Mikey, he really doesn't have a bike building background. And he's got some pretty unusual ideas for the bike he wants to build.
All right, I need 2 fenders, and I want them to look like they belong on a 50s Cadillac.
You know, that might not be a bad
Yeah, I got whiskey throat
We're
there.
always trying to do something new and different around here.
I was yelling all night at the bar.
And I
Busy
think
smoking
this
cigarettes
bike
with Earl.
will not look like any bike that we've done before, and that's for sure. This is the last frame we got.
Yeah, dude, we used to have bikes lined up. Look at all those frames.
That's all the orders?
They were all going out, man. We had to build all those bikes at the time.
When I told
No
Mikey
shit.
he could build a bike,
Let me get your pen.
first, he's got to still help out around the shop, and second, he's got to work with his brother Paul. And those guys have to get the bike done in time for the next show, which is in Laconia.
I can tell you my handwriting hasn't
Let's
gotten
put
any
this baby
better.
up
Yeah,
there.
me neither.
Who wants to grab the front?
Other than that, as far as I'm concerned,
No
he can
help
do
here.
whatever the hell he wants.
Real heyday, you know?
See that stuff?
Hey,
That
which
gives you
lift am I
sympathy from
using?
the audience.
It does.
Like, oh,
And
I
you
love
need it.
Mikey.
It's not that one.
Where you going?
What are you doing?
Oh, here comes comedy.
Uh-oh.
Here comes comedy.
Look at these guys.
Ha, ha, ha.
You sons of bitches.
Hopes and dreams right down that garbage chute. Of course, Vin, he felt bad.
Well, look how light and young he is. Even if he was like completely trim, he'd be like 40 pounds more than that right now.
Yeah. It's funny, man. We were all a little bit. I was actually a lot bigger back then.
You were.
Way bigger.
We were still lifting weights, or
No, it was just heavier.
younger.
Yeah, I was younger, man.
Yeah, you de-beef when you get older.
I think
think
so.
you have
Some
to.
people do. Some people just get huge.
You get giant.
Yeah. So I'd rather be on this side of the
Like
fence.
the church- the church ladies.
A little leaner.
What?
Oh, yeah. Just get a bigger hammer.
I love it. We didn't even do 5 minutes of work and we're eating breakfast. Hey, Mike. Yeah. Let me ask
Gotta
you
eat with a
something.
hangover.
I like your glasses there, too, man.
Pretty slick. Those were tortoise shell. I worked really hard on this.
You did?
I don't remember.
Well, this is your idea sheet?
Here's my drawing.
I guess so.
Drawing.
There's the hot chick on the back.
But you know, down deep, I really think that he wants to make a great bike.
There are the girls
I don't know if I can do this. I really don't. And you know, as long as he stays committed.
Deep down, I did not want to build a really great bike.
No.
I don't know. You know, it was kind of fun because we were new and we were
It
on
was
TV.
new, right?
Yeah, we were on TV.
We're on friggin' TV,
On
man.
TV, man.
Look at us on TV there. It's
There we are.
crazy.
Look at you, man. You look like you're factory stamped there.
I know.
Really
What's
young,
going on?
I think it'd be perfect to fit the.
square jaw.
High cheekbones. Come on,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
Look at that friggin' guy.
So what's the bike? What's the theme?
But then the
Slick
voice, then I
glasses.
talk.
Hi, how you guys doing? It's Mickey Mouse.
So you get the paint job figured out too.
I feel the same way.
Actually annoying.
He's decided to build a bike, but I'm not really sure he knows how much work it really is. He does have
Do
like a
you?
kinda
Did
tough
you,
look to it.
Mike?
Did I
know
know?
how much work it really was?
I did not.
Want to call me? I don't care.
I kind of picked up on that at the time.
Yep.
You know, Mikey's always goofing around the shop, and that's a lot of fun and everything.
What are you chewing on
but I
there?
can tell you, I'm not going to build this bike for him.
Oh, you just got your hand
I
on your
don't
mouth.
mind
Yeah.
helping, but he's really got to do most of the work on this bike.
Look at
How long's it
acne.
been
Look at
since
my
you had-
acne on my cheek there, dude. You
What about-
know,
how
this
long's
is
it been
how
since
young
you-
I was. I had acne.
How long's it been since you had a goatee like that one?
A long time. I used to have that pencil-y thing going around here and all this thing, and I got no patience for that. I don't even like to shave around my beard anymore.
I feel you there. I was going to do a goatee
This is
for
so
the show.
much easier.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just elected
You
to
had
shave it.
you had a lot of facial hair last time you were here.
Did I? A
I
beard?
think so. Yeah.
I just let it go. I let it go and then knock it down when it becomes annoying.
Feels good when you get rid of the beard, doesn't it?
Oh,
Just burn.
I have friends with beards.
Yeah.
They love them. Beards down to here.
Yeah,
Beards getting in
yeah.
all
I
their
know.
ice
You do have a
cream
lot of
and
bearded friends. I noticed that about you.
cheese all over their beards.
Disgusting.
I don't know how you can stand it.
I don't know how to get it past like a half inch long. That's
Yeah.
just curling back in and just digging back into your skin. It itches.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so irritating, dude. I can't go. That's the point in which I got to go bring it,
Done.
and I got to just get it short. That's it.
I've heard beard oil, but oil feels weird to put on your face.
It does, and I guess it looks nice because it shines it up. But I don't. Why you think it makes it less prickly on your face?
I think people should take their beards and their tattoos.
Shove them.
Yeah. Enough.
You do have a lot of bearded friends, though.
I do, man, with nice beards too.
Nice beards.
I guess that's the attraction. But I can't imagine, especially in the summer. Yeah, like Randazzo. You know,
Yeah,
he's
it's
in
got
a
to be
bluegrass
hot.
band.
Does your face sweat? Does a face sweat like that from beard? Is a beard a thing that like your hair on your head?
Yeah, like I think before rehab and then rehab, I grew my beard really long.
I remember that.
It was
What did you
fucking
know?
horrible.
Was it? Why
Yeah,
did
you
you
get
do
like a
it,
beard
man?
calic in the morning.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know. It was crazy.
You look like
I was-
David Letterman today.
Yeah, Letterman's bearded, huh?
Yeah, he's got like a big beard, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently, he's went out to Wyoming and
Oh, no,
had a change of heart.
that's good.
You know. Here we come, Mikey. Back in. We're back in action.
Oh, there he is, man.
There he is, hands in pockets.
I missed that shop shirt. That was a nice shirt. That high quality item.
Oh yeah.
The only thing, and each day that goes by, I grow a bit more excited.
Wow, he seemed excited.
Yeah, really excited.
Hey, Mikey, let me help you.
The hangover at 1 to 10 there is probably about a 6.
Really?
Yeah, you can function, but you still feel hairy.
Yeah, still a little wobbly on the legs.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna give him the zing, you know.
I don't like independent, man. Mike,
See,
get over here before I
I
beat
think that's pills right there.
Get over here. Take this one off. All right.
Oh, I don't like independent. You were saying independent tanks. That's the company at the time.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, you think it's a nice
Well, I think I shouldn't say anything bad about.
That's-
I
yeah,
shouldn't have
they're not
bashed
even
them.
in business anymore.
Oh, they're not. Well, I wonder why, Paul.
use that one.
You
I was
single-handedly buried them.
Yep.
All right.
Love that early background music, you know? Canned.
You know, yeah, this
Cheap.
canned music seems to be
Cheap, free canned music, you know? Like they didn't have enough budget.
But even this was composed. There were composers doing this. Now they, I think, feed it through an
Yeah,
AI. And,
Yeah.
but
hell is he?
even this
It
generic
is the
stuff's
early
not
sound
bad.
of the show, though. It's pretty good, man.
Hell yeah, the cheese guitar and all that fun.
Gotta get going with this project, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, he's gonna procrastinate
You guys,
like he does in every other
I got held off for how long now? It's Friday.
I understand
The
it.
whole friggin' week.
Not me, I'm not holding you up.
Man, I'm talking shit about you.
Yeah, you son of
That's
a...
fucking horrible.
And you sound froggy, man.
I do sound frog.
Days at the end. It's ridiculous.
You're 100% right. And you know what? That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Boy, I am right under the bus right now. I can feel the wheels just crushing my bones.
See, I'm trying to put these triple trees on.
Yeah,
though,
well, I
you know?
already
I'm getting
did that
frustrated.
for you.
I think that was warranted though, because you were probably busy on the other end of the shop actually building.
Yeah,
bikes.
I was warranted on my part.
Treat him like a little baby. You know, he's already gone and changed the tank on
That's
him.
when we used to use phones, real phones.
Stand up to his brother a little bit
Oh,
and build
yeah.
the bike that he wants to build.
Yeah,
and
Mike,
you
why don't you
could,
stand up to your older brother, you little jerk?
So I'm scared.
I feel like we need two of those.
Da Vinci.
I'm so disgusted. I'm like, do you know that I am a premier bike builder?
They're just
Yep.
there to space the tank up off the frame. Bolt them on there just like that, Mikey.
There you go. Even this is like a shitty ZZ Top tune, but it's still like,
Still
you know,
good,
it's real.
yeah, it mixes up nice.
16th. Cut me a piece, inch and a quarter.
A lot of little tiny electric guitar.
Cheese guitar, man, all the way.
I know.
And it goes really good with the grinding sounds and the
And
sound
the
of like
sparks,
welding.
The sparks, you're right.
Right.
Welds. All right, Mikey.
That I'm fond of. I didn't like it originally, you know, because
And then he wants to call it a day.
You got to remember, this was cutting edge, bro.
I'll be lucky to have it done by Christmas.
is this HD yet or no?
No, this
No,
is
okay.
way before HD. I remember
It was like
we went to the
1080.
upfronts and talked about HD.
iron to sizzle.
So how you feeling about the Mikey project so far? I'm real
Good. I'm
curious
really
about
into it, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, because I don't remember much of this at all.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
It's actually very good. It's weird. I talk to people who are watching the show now.
It is nice to see yourself when you're young.
It is.
Yeah,
It
'cause it
feels like
doesn't-
a nice thing.
Doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it was that long
It doesn't
ago.
even matter that you were drunk on the set every day, Mike.
No.
You see what I mean? It
How
doesn't
drunk,
even, that's
hungover.
besides the point, okay?
Various types of pills.
No, seriously though, no matter what was going on, dude, how do you get back there? How do you get back in time? We're kind of gone back in time just now.
I don't know. I always ask myself that all the
I
time.
love it.
Because I'd like to. I'd like to go
I love
back.
it all. I love the way Dad looks. Dad's nice and young.
I want
think
I
Dad.
want to take a time machine and talk to Mikey.
I know, and
I wanna-
just
I wanna shake him,
Just
you know?
shake him.
Yeah, like Red and Shawshank
Grab
when
him
he's
by
getting
the
paroled.
shoulders. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to go back there. You want to talk.
Right.
Talk them out of
Yeah.
doing American Chopper and drinking heavier.
I like it. I think it's good, man.
Yeah.
I watched the first half of The Black Widow. It was like the most I've watched of anything. And this goes back, probably even a couple years now. And anytime I do it, I start over again and I get like halfway through the first episode and I just don't watch it again, but I enjoy it the entire time.
You do.
Yeah, because I see it the way we interact together.
Has your kid watched it? Has Huddy watched it?
Not really. He's not. He has no interest at all. None. He's unimpressed by it all. I think maybe. I think maybe down the road he'll appreciate it because it's a process show where you build things. He's creative. I think he would like that. But
Sure. You'd have to do a Minecraft bike for him to be.
I think so. If I did a Minecraft bike, that would be it, man. I'd be like the hero of the earth.
Yeah, be Mr. Cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just watched the Minecraft movie the other day. You see it?
No, how was it?
Oh, Jack Black, man.
Jack Black's the man.
He was great. La 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 lava. Chicken. Oh, you got to watch
Good?
it. Oh, it's very good.
Because is it
Right?
animated or is it live action?
He writes and sings a jingle in the movie about these lava chickens. So the lava hits the chicken and then they're eating like chicken, you know?
Okay, yeah.
It is spectacular and it gets in your head in such a crazy way, man. And you can't stop singing it.
No, huh?
Can we hear that? Can we put that in here? I could put it right here.
Lava chicken?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, lava
good?
chicken. It's Steve's lava chicken. And Steve's the first character of
Minecraft.
Minecraft. That's right.
I got that because I watched
You
watched
knew about
Hudson
it.
play.
Oh, yeah.
And something about the chickens. Like you kill any animal on there, it turns into food.
Right.
Which
Just
is good.
sits there and spins a little bit. Oh, here. I'll just put it right up to the microphone. Okay. Now, keep in mind, dude, Jack Black is the man. He really is.
Keep that in mind.
And
I love Nacho Libre.
He's a great jingler. He's a jingle dingle. What'd you call him? The Jingle Bear?
He's a musician with a band.
Rachel called him a Jingle Bear because now he's got like this. He looks like a Jingle Bear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, just hit play? Yeah.
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? I did, and you're about to find out. Uh-oh. You hear that? That's the sound of sizzling.
Sizzling.
Smell that smell. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
Nice.
Pretty good.
All right, Jack, still
Hey,
up
you
to
got to
it.
hear that like 5 times, and it'll be burned into your brain.
Yeah, you'd be singing it like
forever.
before you eat chicken every time.
It's fantastic. The movie was good.
Yeah.
He saved the movie, in my opinion.
Why? Otherwise, it's kind of dry.
I think for being $1 trillion movie, I think it could have been
Better.
I think maybe. I do, man. And, I don't know that whole... I mean, I know enough about that whole background of all the information and stuff. They did a good job covering the video game.
What did Hudson think of it?
He loves everything Minecraft, so
Okay.
I think he would like it.
it's a
But, I've
soft
gone and
audience.
seen movies with him that were terrible that he liked. But, it's kid stuff.
kid.
That's they're not critiquing it from an adult's position. They're just... they like what they like. That's
Sure.
pretty much it.
Yeah, like when we were kids, we liked, not that it's not awesome anyways, but Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo's awesome though. But yes, you're
Rambo
right.
is
There were
awesome.
certain things,
What else?
Oh, what was that with Chappie?
Like
What was
Seagal
Chappie?
movies
No, what
and,
with
and
Chappie?
Van Damage films.
Yeah. Those are all period flicks.
Yeah, but we thought they were like the best.
They were.
Yeah.
They were the best.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
No, they
you
suck.
can't watch any of that stuff, dude.
I watch it
Acting.
all the time.
Do you?
I do. It's on Pluto.
I guess part of the terrible acting.
But it's only for the nostalgic kind of it. You know what I mean? Like, not because I think it's awesome,
Well, listen,
when
I
we
think
were kids.
I think the Breakfast Club holds up. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good
that
film.
whole vibe is creative and good. Like you can watch that anytime. It's a little dated, but it's not like I can't watch this.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good quality. That director's something else.
Yeah,
That's
like
John
Enemy
Hughes.
Mind. You remember that
Enemy Mind.
with Lou Gossett Jr. Enemy Mind, remember?
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
a wild thing on another
Weird
planet.
thing,
It was like
they-
a really cool
They
movie. but I
die,
don't-
and then another one hatches out of the
no,
alien person.
the dude has ends up having like some kind of alien baby or something like that.
And he dies from it.
I think that's right. Yeah,
And who's in it?
Lou Gossett Jr. Did I make that up?
Lou Gossett.
Lou Gossett. There you go. Was it him or was it
Lou Gossett, maybe was
Enemy
in it.
Mind? Help us out on that because I'm always wrong. And then the podcast
Quaid,
airs and I
Dennis
sound
Quaid.
completely dumb.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah,
And I think
you're
Louis
right.
Gossett Jr.
Yes. Okay. Good.
It's all coming
Yeah,
back.
I don't know where that came from, but in my mind, I just saw that scene, the birthing scene.
Yes. There's weird stuff where he loses like his arms and legs, right? And he gets deep, like he
I don't know. I don't think so. It's a different movie. We're back.
back.
Sorry, Mike, we got a business around here. I apologize. I interfered with your
That day I took a shower. You can see that?
No, Mikey.
Yeah, your hair's still wet. Well, look at all those handlebars I bent up. Oh, you remember that thing? We used to punch the heck out of it.
Women would come for miles to make love to me because of that hair. I can't even feel my scalp.
This is what we used to do, man.
Yeah, horse
We
around.
used to horse around.
Yeah, horsing around's going away.
It's going away, man.
Yeah, kids don't horse around.
And, you
Like,
know,
my
usually-
parents will sue yours.
And usually someone got hurt.
Yeah,
You know,
but that's
like
the
you
way it
got
ought to
some-
be.
Yeah, I agree. But look here, look. A whole new level of horsing around.
Yeah. Oh, see, I'm wearing my Ween gear. See the symbol on my shirt and my T-shirt there, or my vest and T-shirt, are my favorite band at the time.
All right, that's enough.
Ween.
Back to work.
Honestly, this kind of stuff I miss. I do. Because where do you pal around anymore? You don't. Nobody
don't.
can do that.
Yeah, you can't horse around
No,
like
you,
that.
you can't even pick stuff up like that anymore without
No.
throwing your back out.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
now it's just standing around and talking.
It's annoying. It's doing a podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of having fun at building things.
It's fucked up.
My brother Paulie convinced me to go with some lower profile bars, the kind they call beachcombers.
Beachcombers.
How's it going, Mikey?
What does that guy know? He doesn't know anything. Wearing his red hat and
You
his
know, I know this is Mikey's bike.
shoelace
and he's looking for a
beard.
certain look, but I've been doing
That
this a lot
guy's
longer
making the
than he
best
has.
motorcycles.
But I just want to really help him
Along with
avoid
Vin?
any design errors that are not going to look
Holy
good.
Jeez,
young
dude,
as
I don't-
shit.
Right?
Yeah, you look like a Pixar, like one of like the
You know, it is my hat's off too, so I look like have tons of hair.
You look like Prince Charming from Shrek.
Thank you.
Hi.
Pretty good.
But yeah, you're so young there. Yeah, what the fuck, man? You look like shit now.
I know. What the hell happened to me, man? Let's talk about that.
I mean, look, like I've leveled off since then.
Yeah, you've leveled
I
off.
just
I
like,
fell
boom.
off a cliff,
Oh, fell
man.
right off. If I was your wife, I'd leave you.
Don't think so, Mike. Come on.
Oh, funny, you know? It's all fun and games.
Look at that shit, though, man, tacking it up. See that? I thought that was Vin for a second because you guys both had
Probably
similar cheeks.
we're interchangeable at this age, you
Come
know?
back tomorrow and finish him up.
I don't really like those bars.
Me
when I
neither.
look back at them. Whose idea was that?
It's his sweat.
So much for the look.
Is that your? So you didn't take a shower. You were just sweating profusely.
There's another day.
No, you have something in your hair, dude. What is that? Is that Jerry curl?
Yeah, that's
Activator.
That's Soul
Remember
Glow.
that? What was that from? Activator.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah, Hollywood Shuffle.
And also the Princess Soul Glow is in Coming to America.
I'm gonna pause you for 1 second there.
That's
What
Soul
was that?
Glow.
Yeah, but what was that movie with what's his name?
What?
The guy, the comedian.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Hollywood Shuffle. What's the guy's name?
That's been on Pluto recently.
Oh yeah?
Robert Townsend.
Yeah, you never see that dude.
No, you don't.
And you know what? Think about how
He'd be
good
a great host or something.
he'd be great at everything. Think about how good he was in that.
He was.
That was way ahead of its time.
And he had a good stand-up career.
He did. Yeah, he was a comedian. Let's go. Rock and roll. Who's this?
Cut me 2 pieces exactly.
High tech, belt
Nice.
drives in the background. You see that?
Those were high-quality shirts.
Those were high quality, high tech. Look, Da
Yeah,
Vinci.
thick material.
I'm going to cut it off without telling him. And then there's going to be all
Oh, you were trying to usurp me.
I was talking
You were
about
trying to
my
become
wiener.
the oldest You were trying to become the eldest son in
Yeah,
this
knock
moment.
off the top
know what I
seed,
mean?
and you're the top seed.
I know what you were up to, bro.
All right, I'm just setting this machine up. Mike, what are you
I was trying to push you right off that sugar hill, man.
Hey, there's Dan.
Holy shit, is he young too? He's got hair.
Dan with hair.
Man,
That's brother Dan. People don't know about him. Some people do.
I don't know.
He's right in between us.
I don't know
He's a
about
tweener.
him. He's an in-betweener. He was smart. See, he's out of the picture. And he's
Already,
off
yeah.
to make millions.
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 Trillions. Smart kid. Oh, there he is. He's back in. He's glutton for punishment.
Oh, that's pain, dude. No, I hit my ankle with that.
Oh, look at all them railings.
Wow, so young. Holy shit.
I will.
Who, Dan?
Yeah, he's got a daughter that's older than him there, I think. Pretty close.
You know, Mikey's
Pretty
hard to take
close.
serious sometimes, but I could tell that he really wants this bike
Across
to
the
look a
lines,
certain
right?
way, and he's very adamant about it, and I can appreciate that because I'm very much that way when I'm working on a project. So overall, I see.
Okay, I'm doing okay
I
here.
don't even know who I'm listening to right now.
This project.
Doesn't even sound like I would sound.
Run wires through these bars. Mike, if you could weld good, I'd do that, but you can't weld good. I know.
You were right. There's Earl. Young and thin there, too.
Earl, man.
Earl, a good buddy of mine. Lost his shoe in the in the
Earl,
pond.
yeah, Earl.
During this
Is that you
process,
or
I've
Vin?
learned a lot about how tedious everything is in bike building. And,
I don't know.
it looks like
Yeah, who's that? Is that you or Vin?
That's me. That's my point. It's me and you building this bike, Mike. Everyone else is out of the picture. There is no Vin.
Who the fuck's Vin?
There's no anyone. Just me and you, bro.
That's it.
And I burned my finger. It could have been Vin under there. I couldn't tell either way.
When was the last time you welded?
23 years ago on the Mikey project.
Those things run hot, right? The TIG?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you touch it, you burn yourself. That's what I did. I burnt myself.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, get him off. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, the oldest son's okay, but the
Oh my
younger
gosh,
one,
he pulled the
I can't
whole
take it.
drill thing out, the whole tapered end.
And I'll round
My
it
hair's a
out.
little
It's
too
okay.
crispy with product.
the thing.
Yeah, you use a little less product, Mikey.
I liked it, man. You had like a nice sheen to it.
Or
It
it's
wasn't really
natural.
moving. No, you
it
got
wasn't.
some.
Something's in there. Like I didn't rinse all the.
No, I don't think it's. You must have been putting some kind of product in your hair at the time, like some kind of mousse.
Oh shit.
Think so? You know?
Maybe I should go back to mousse, man. There's quite a wave in that
Yeah.
that mane.
Here's your handlebars that neither of us really like or ever liked, probably.
All right, Mikey,
There
sit
you
on that
go.
and see what you think.
Doop, 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 doop. I had to learn how to ride a motorcycle to do this.
Yeah, you were
Right.
riding scooters at the time, but not a motorcycle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, never had ridden one before.
This was your first motorcycle?
Low profile, fat bars.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Yeah,
sick.
Wow.
I'm getting psyched, man.
Pretty good first motorcycle, man.
not bad, right?
Built on American Chopper by Paulie and Mikey.
There's Vin.
Nice.
Caterpillar eyebrows.
I haven't even heard Vin say one word yet in this whole episode.
Yeah, well, he knows what's good for him, you know?
Yeah.
I was at a shop the other day. I slapped him in the mouth.
Saw him?
I am. Yeah.
I did.
Think so? Yeah. You know so.
Well, because he built them to match the tank.
I did. I told him he should go on the show here.
What'd he say? Screw that. I got better things to do.
You just got to be persistent. He's so busy.
I know. He knows.
Cattle. Absolutely, right? A bunch of
Vin still sounds the same to me.
The wrong tank on here.
Oh, let's switch the tank
If that
out.
was me, I'd take a hatchet and smash that tank to live in hell.
You think I should? That is a better
Great laugh.
The hatchet?
Give me the hatchet.
Hatchet.
So that's a cool axe. I wish we had still.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Break his heart.
Smash it!
I can't.
You can't do it. You ain't got a mean bone in your body. You're
Yeah.
a disappointment.
Punch me.
I do have a mean bone.
Punch me.
You wuss. You know, I'm starting to have second thoughts about letting Paulie.
You know what got cut out of that was after they boom, they cut here. I threw the axe at Vin.
Did you?
Stuck it in his leg. All right, so we're putting it together. We got high tech Da Vinci in the
Yeah,
background.
man,
right?
we're in full fab mode
Boom.
right here, man. Oil tanks going in, right? Because this was it. You did the tank, the oil tank, front and rear wheel, get the front end on, get the motor and trans in, and then start to build.
Yep. Shake off all the flies. Get on
As
the
long as you're
same
using the
page.
right tools here, you're good.
What a jerk. I mean, on the ground, this is fucking dumb.
No
You know-
way, man. This is as good as it gets, bro. People love this project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Kidding me, man? Two brothers building a bike.
Get out
The
of here.
American dream.
Beat it.
You're the man. First class, baby. First class. Moving up. We're gonna be sipping champagne.
It's like, get the fuck away from me.
He's like,
I
"Why
got
are you
work to do."
bothering me?" No, you and Vin were always good together.
Very good.
Yeah, Vin's great, man. You
Yeah,
and
Vin's
him,
wonderful.
though, had a good relationship, different than me and him, I'd say. You guys had a different dynamic, you know?
We did.
What the hell are
Yeah.
you doing?
Bear with me, Mike.
I have been.
You know,
Ooh,
Mikey wants this
Oh,
bike to
very
look like
cool.
a Cadillac.
man.
So what we decided
Like,
to do
I feel like you're not really
stretch the oil
appreciating me
tank
not
right
at
now.
all, man. It's like
along the frame
condescending
right to the back
tone.
of the wheel.
Jeez. So wondering about that.
Sorry about that.
Here, that should be fine.
We'll talk
actually.
about it later.
Been bothering me for
This will give the
years.
bike A fuller feel and an elongated look.
Actually, I think we need paper first, Mike.
Man, I wonder if I should bring that little beard back that I had with the little chin strap going on.
It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool, actually.
A lot of neck hair there.
That's it.
There we go. This is such a good idea. So glad you listened to me.
All right. Let's scribe it, cut it.
All right, here. Go cut
Scribe it and cut it. What is that piece?
Like an add-on piece, I think, to the
Tank?
Yeah, because we were trying to like stretch out the tank aesthetically. Look at that. You're out there in the steel shop, bro.
Bam, there's the shear, right?
Yeah.
Hours and hours working on that thing. Had the green
Man.
light behind it. That was kind of industrial. There you go.
And I hated it. I
That
absolutely.
was a great piece of equipment right there, man. That's the old steel shop. I spent many years in that shop, Mike.
Something that I really
Right.
love doing.
Look at it.
Let me get this in
I-beams
position
coming
when I
at
do
you from
packing
every direction.
Away
Yep.
from my fingers. Okay.
You're going to burn me. I just got a sense about it.
Is that a good tack?
Yeah.
Get one right here then.
Okay.
Good.
Bam.
Oh, we added these to the frame. That's interesting. Instead of the oil tank.
Good.
That bandana had like cooling head beads in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, cooling beads inside of the headband.
About something for a change because, and you know what? It's nice to see Paulie getting involved with his brother.
That's such a
Even
good
though it's
older
not a
brother.
consistent
I got a
basis.
little hair like Willie Nelson there, you know?
We
I
might
like
can
it.
learn
The-
some things.
Or like, someone who played at Woodstock.
Yeah.
Good for him as long as he doesn't pick up Paulie's work habits.
I've got
That
this.
would be terrible.
I mean, let's get to work.
Yeah, let's get to work.
That's
Yeah.
when I was happy to get free T-shirts.
I've been trying to
Yeah,
work
or a
on
backhand
paper
once in a while. You felt like you had it coming, right?
I still do.
Go. And it's like I spend half my time waiting for my brother Paulie.
With that echo, it sounds like it's a voice inside your brain in a film.
Doing something else. Listen, you can weld the. No, I'm gonna put the tire on. I'm waiting for him to finish setting up here. Then do it. Where
You see how my hair is fraying here?
Oh, he's impossible. I'll grab Vinny or someone. No. I know this project isn't exactly the.
I'm starting to really. I never knew this about you, Mike.
And I think I was PMSing that day. What?
You throw me under the bus all the time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
No, I remember
I was
this.
trying to knock you
I know,
down
I
and
know,
knock
I know.
you
You
off.
were, man.
and Michael to try and get
You were
the
like
bike-
Fredo to me back then.
I was.
Listen, hey, if you're
I
gonna
was.
be
And
dicking
thanks for
around,
treating me like that.
get the damn thing done. Just get it done. There's a lot
Smart.
to do. Clean the bars
Not
up,
like everybody
weld the
says.
stuff,
Yeah,
do.
I'm smart.
Not like.
It ain't like you got nothing to do. Let's just do it.
I love all the early swag too. Just simple white shirt logo, you know.
Yeah. And that wound up being the nicest one I think I can think of.
That was our stand. That was
Very
our
simple.
starter. We did that in black and we did it in white.
Yeah, I don't think there's a T-shirt design since.
No, and
That's
that was
better.
like I had a different idea, and the guy drew it. It was a little darker than I wanted, like it was a little like more evilly looking. But we
Sure.
went with it, man. We went to town, and that became our staple T-shirt.
Skulls. I don't like.
That was our OG
Clean
T-shirt.
them bars up, right, Mike? Oh yeah.
Logo looked good. Looked a little bit more bunny rabbit back then. Later on, we stretched it out.
Well, okay.
The logo's a little tall if you notice it on my shirt.
Okay, the OCC.
Yeah,
so
we refined it over time.
Boom.
Yeah. I just squinched it down and it became more linear and
Got ya.
looked a little faster as opposed to like a bunny.
Because you're actually creating
Yeah.
something with your own hands. And you really can't beat that.
Yep. A lot of fire department T-shirts we wore back then.
Yeah, and this is so early. It was really just nice to get free T-shirts too.
Put the
Yeah.
grinder like that. Flip it over.
Yeah, the front end's always tricky, right? It's like that. Them legs never wanted to go in right. Not
Never.
one time. Any of them, ever.
Was it the manufacturer or it's just the way it is?
I don't know. It's probably us.
Basically, at this point, we pretty much done
You look good
everything.
on that for never riding a motorcycle.
Sure.
We'll just start working on it again.
All right.
Let's go. I'm starving.
You want to strap this thing?
No, it's fine, Mike.
All right.
Oh, I bet you it falls off the lift.
Those were okay. Is that
I
your
might
car?
have made that
Is
up.
that your
That was
truck?
my Dodge, man.
Holy shit balls!
That's how I used to get around.
That's even weirder to see that in shape because that lasted for a long time.
It did. It got passed down through the generations.
Destroy a few things or something, you know?
Oh, doing some skeet shooting.
I lost it in the white.
Yeah, I've been up there since. We were up there for Chris's, Rachel's brother's bachelor party. We went there.
We're not hunters.
Really? All the way up there?
Yeah.
Was I high?
They were heading up to Canada after that.
So,
Oh, okay.
we did so.
That's a premier venue.
Yeah.
That guy Peter Wicker there taught me how to shoot.
Yeah,
Great
he's a
guy.
good guy. He's good, right?
Oh, the best.
At this or bowling.
Come on, Mikey.
Here we go. There's Peter Wicker.
Whoa. Mikey, yeah.
Dead pair. Oh, you shot the wooden thing.
Mike is the man.
What's it say there?
Yes.
And then
on the
Mikey
shirt.
came on board.
Oh, Roberts Wesley, and that's where Krista went to college.
Yeah.
Bam.
Quite a bit of aggression.
There you go.
Hey, did you ever? You did that for a while, didn't you?
Swallowed aggression.
No, you're still doing it.
Yes.
No,
Here
the
and
shooting-
there.
No, the shooting thing. You did that for a hot minute, didn't you?
Yeah.
Got better and better.
I got better and better. Now I'm just a ringer that people
You were,
allow at charity
you-
tournaments every now and again.
You had a real inclination for it.
Yeah.
You had a feel for it.
Smoked us.
Yeah. When I'm older,
Natural-born killer.
like in my 60s or something, I'll probably try to.
Getting back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It seems like something nice to do until your shoulder's completely shot, from being old.
See if the fenders are downstairs.
See if the fenders
Yeah,
are
Mike.
downstairs.
Really, all we have
Yeah,
left
go
is
do my
these
light work.
fenders mounted.
Send Fredo. Fredo will run the restaurant.
Go do my light work, Mike.
It's not the way I wanted it.
I'm smart.
I was passed over. He's sitting in a chair like this when he delivers it.
And pretty much they're the last big pieces we need.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee Iron. You remember them dudes?
Yeah,
Man, they were in it for a minute.
they were.
Took one look.
And a bunch of really entertaining fellows.
Right?
Now that fin is way too big.
Yeah, you know, this was in the day where some of the theme stuff got a little in the weeds.
Got a little clunky.
Don't get me wrong, for the project it wasn't terrible because it was kind of meant to be like that. But I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Well, I mean, it's a Mikey bike.
Hey,
Let's face it.
listen,
Mikey's
it's-
not a bike builder.
There you go. This henceforth
What the heck? I'll get him. It's been
the Jazz Mikey bike,
Yeah, the jerk off. Sorry,
the jerk bike.
turd bike.
No, honestly, it was cool. I think for what it was, it fit your personality. Don't you think so?
No, because then my personality would
No,
be a
okay.
big sack of
okay,
shit.
persona. You know what
No,
I'm
it
saying?
did, yeah.
It's
For the
what
show-
people were expecting.
It's definitely what the fan
didn't
base
disappoint.
would
It did-
not at all. If anything, it definitely filled the order.
It did,
And I'm happy
Actually,
about
I think
that.
at the time we all thought it looked pretty cool. I don't think it was like, oh, this thing's piece.
I guess things weren't as sharp as they are now, right?
And it was
Design.
early on too. There wasn't as much out there, you know.
All these fenders, and look at this thing arcing. This blends right with the fenders. Blends right with the fenders.
Undeniable.
No doubt.
Just right on the bandwagon. Yeah.
It's beautiful fenders, though.
Absolutely. Once we put those fenders on that
Hand
bike,
off the shift.
You were putting the screws to me there, buddy. I was outnumbered on that one
Oof.
for sure.
of course,
Oof.
you couldn't convince Paulie of that.
Sticking you with a shift.
I wasn't going to let him railroad Mikey into something that he didn't want.
Hey, every bike that you ever built in a lifetime got a tank on it.
Because in my
Yeah,
opinion,
Mike, you have to come
the
in
tank
and
that I
say, see,
have
you're coming to my
looks a lot
rescue,
better
bro.
with the design of the bike than the tank Michael
More
and
like
my father
refereeing.
used.
Yeah. That was kind of your role.
I know.
You're a ref.
I really
Surprised
resent
you didn't
that.
have like the striped shirt
I
on.
really resent that. Now, I should have.
Yeah.
Hey, just hear me out, okay? From a design
I don't know. I think
standpoint.
that's a better
This has
tank.
got an arc on the bottom.
You see the arc on the
This fender
bottom?
flows.
See how it flows?
Outside opinion?
Yeah,
From Vinny?
Bam. All right.
Oh, Vinny sucks at ideas.
Tank looks better.
I hate him.
Hey,
I like how rounded it is. It fits.
That's exactly what I say, too.
I think it fits it perfect.
Absolutely. Look at this.
that is
Look
the
how this
spike.
out here.
I'm going to go kick Vin in the balls next
You
time
see
I
that
see
shirt
him.
he's got on? That
Yeah.
preceded that other shirt you saw before.
Oh, it did. It looks like it.
Yeah,
It's like it was made by a teenage
It
girl.
was terrible. It was so bad. That was before the show.
The front fender.
Oh, you're just trying to, for promotion?
No, it was for
Yeah.
my Spider-Man bike.
Oh.
It was not good.
You just can't accept the agony of defeat.
I ain't changing the tank.
I'll change it.
You should talk to Vin about what he said.
So then you and Mikey
I should. I
Yeah, you
should
shouldn't
take
have
an
voted
issue.
for that. I shouldn't have voted for that tank. It's not a very good tank compared to the other one.
Yeah, well, thanks for
But then
noticing.
again, it fits the rest of the
All right.
shit
Are you
bike.
trying to apologize to me right now?
No, I'm just trying to make you feel better.
You had to replace all the mountain brackets.
Keep going. Did I get you?
Oh, right in the mouth.
you mace me?
It was in the mouth. You're dead. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
So that was hot lava.
That's one of them wry asshole older brother things. You know, oops.
Yeah, because you know, genuinely,
I'm all greasy now.
I cared less than you might have thought.
I
you
know.
I know that's disappointing to hear.
I
all
don't even
these
think it
years
was
later.
accidental. That was like premeditated. That was malicious.
Look over here. Psst, psst.
Yeah, here. Well, oops. Look at that.
Pretty good.
Bam.
Now that tank's gonna take what, an hour to mock?
I don't know.
You're not doing it, are you?
No.
See, I want to go out. I want to leave.
Man, right there, I feel like I look and sound like all my cousins right there. You know?
You do, and you do.
Something like that.
I'm gonna get Dad out here to help you.
Yeah, I need his opinion.
I think that was sarcasm.
What?
I need his opinion.
On this bike,
I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second. I was thinking about our cousins that you look like.
fin on the rear fender. So I fabricated two V-shaped pieces that'll extend from the frame up to the strut mounts.
This is before the water jet right here, man. We used to actually have to cut stuff out like that. Or we might have had a little water jet at the time, I think.
The water jet really changed the game, right? As far as
Changed-
brackets,
Changed the
and-
whole game for me.
Yeah.
They sped everything up. You're able to build a lot more, do a lot more, build cooler stuff.
All right, Mikey, let's get this front fender on.
We ran into a
You
little
can tell it's a
problem with
pickup because I say, all right, Mikey. You know I'm not saying Mikey that much.
Yeah,
So we have to figure out a way to somehow
I would just say,
make
all
it
right,
fit.
let's get this fender on. You know what I mean?
yeah.
How are things going?
Great if this fender was the right freaking width. Width-wise, it's way off.
Yeah, pickups, for people who don't know, every now and again a sentence or a word is missing and we have to.
Go back and tell the story.
Yeah.
And it's usually, hey, Mikey, let's put this fender on.
Yeah, I'll be there when I want to.
Dad.
Stuff like that.
Inside.
Oh, there you go. Just jump on it. Oh, I think when they rolled it, when they welded it, it splayed out maybe.
Shrunk an eighth.
Shrunk an eighth.
That's
Let's
not
do some
enough.
more. Boing, boing,
There's a lot more weld with that pipe on the
boing.
top.
Do the boing,
Something maybe.
boing noise.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, there was a seam down the middle, I believe.
Boing, boing, boing.
That little mohawk on there
Yeah.
is all welded.
Okay, so there's too much heat to that
I think
thickness. of-
so. Here we go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Look at that, just like a glove.
Chris Bavall, Zach
Oh yeah,
McFarlane,
look at that, man. Camera ready,
Charles
baby.
Owens,
Let's
Mike
go.
Rowe,
Mike's turning out.
Jimmy World,
On the next episode of American Chopper.
Nick Pierrone, Mid Hudson Sporting Grounds. Special thanks to
I just hope we can get it done before Laconia.
Steve Burns, W.C. Bunting,
Pilgrim Films and Television. So that was good, man. That was interesting. Mikey Bike here. Give me 5.
Bam.
Okay,
So interesting. It was a
It
two-part.
was, that was a real. That was a really good half of a full episode. We didn't get the payoff, but eventually that bike gets built, and it turned out pretty darn good.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good story there too. I like following the characters, and I was really invested.
Yeah.
And I just want to know what happens next.
Well, we might have to just watch. Okay, let me just do an outro. Okay, so
Hit it, Eubanks.
me and Mikey just watched the first part of the Mikey Bike build, and I thought it was pretty good. It was better than I thought. I think there was a little anxiety on your part about it.
It was.
You didn't know how the show was going to make you feel inside
And out.
emotionally.
Yep.
And do you feel more stable or less stable than you did before we sat down? It's a
I'll let
serious
you know
question.
after I find a razor. It was fun to watch, right?
Yeah, it's easy, man. It's
easy.
easier than you think.
Yeah.
I
I think for 10 years after the show, I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
But, we were all burnt out then.
And I think we could watch a bunch of different ones for different situations, especially with like the one with Bill Murray, like ones that are just amazing when you think about having these guys on your show, hanging out, interacting, golfing, all that stuff. So
yeah, and a lot of that comes back that I don't remember anyways.
yeah, right. That's the thing.
Experiences with these people.
It's all a blur to me mostly. Like think about it, was like 170 1-hour episodes.
Vinny remembers everything.
Yeah, he's got that mind. That's why
He does.
He's like Danny. He's like our brother Danny. He's just memory
Remembers
is
everything.
great.
Yeah.
To me, it's like one big episode.
Yeah.
Like the whole body,
General.
all 10 years of American Chop or 12 seasons is one episode in my mind, kind of,
It's like a
give and
picture,
take.
really.
Yeah, some people know. Oh, that was episode 12 of season 7.
Yeah.
Not me. All right, man. Well, that's good. Let's see what we're gonna do next, and we'll do it.
All right. Memory Lane was fun.